People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People of 7 on Twitter and YouTube, people are elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com, and my soaps, Purple Butterfly Soaps, could be located at people.etsy.com. My t-shirt designs, purplebutterfly-people.tmail.com. And we have a lot of things to go over, and I don't know how long this battery's going to last. So let's get to it, shall we? That first soap I showed you, that was my Aqua de Jo. It was supposed to be stick blender hot process, and it cooled down, and I ended up cooking it on top of the stove. So basically it's hot process done a different way. I even had to take some distilled water and pressure press the rest of the soap into the mold where it was overcooked, because when it's overcooked, soap doesn't want to, hold on to its counterpart, so you have to kind of force it into the mold while it's still wet. This is my Fruity Loop soap. I used my powder duster for the first time and sprinkled all the colors that's in the soap on top. So this one's going to be a little bit messy when it's time to cut, but it makes for its own glitter if I get it out of the mold. We'll get back to that. In the meantime, I want to discuss something that I find rather intriguing. Okay, as many know, I am on an Ayurvedic challenge, and for me it wasn't much of a stretch. I do a lot of things that use Ayurveda anyway, or products from nature, and basically it was just, okay, which ingredient am I buying, so forth and so on. But by the time I hit, okay, let's try Ayurveda, and Ayurvedic practices on ingredients, well, I had already discovered a few things that I'm going to share with you now. In fact, let's get that out the way before we even cut the soap, so that way if the battery runs out, it's already in there. This is flaxseed, ground flaxseed. If I'm going to eat flaxseed, I always have it pre-ground, so that way I don't have to try to chew and digest flax seeds that are whole. They look like this. Okay, I went to Amazon.com and typed in organic flax seeds, and the price they gave me floored me. So then I typed in flax seeds. Not organic, not ready to use, just flax seeds. Every price, even the cheapest one, was $8, $10, $20, depending on the size. This, I got at Kroger's for $1.79. That's for the regular flax seeds, loose, just seeds. For the ground flax seeds, I got at Kroger's for $1.89. They start with the same amount. After you grind them, the container holds more because, density and all that. So, yeah. And this will last me for more than 2 or 3 batches of hair gel, if that's what I want to use it for. This will last me for many, many smoothies. See, people usually buy this stuff to put in smoothies, and then their blender makes that sound. Oh, I hate this sound. So if I'm going to use it for food or smoothies, I just get it already ground. Throw a couple of tablespoons in there, I'm good to go. For hair, I put it with some, boiling water, let it turn to a gel, strain it, and I'm good to go. And the reason I don't just go ahead and use ground flaxseed, which will actually be better for making a gel. Now, this is better for when you're making gel, for the simple fact that when it comes time to strain it, This will clog up your fine mesh strainer, whereas this lets all the liquid out and the seeds stay put, and then you can use the seeds for other things like food. So if you're going to buy flax seeds, don't buy it from Amazon or these places that, say, we're making a hair product, blah, blah, blah. It's food. That's actually covered if you have food stamps because it's a food product. So why spend 10, 20, 30 bucks? I don't understand. Wow, this is ready. I can't wait to see what this looks like. I accidentally forgot to put the fragrance oil in and remembered it right before I was about to do the swirl, so I just dumped all the fragrance oil in as if it was the last color of a swirl, and then I did the swirl, and so there might be pockets of fragrance oil, or there might be pockets of blank, or there might be pockets of brown because this is a vanilla based fragrance oil. And then whatever is going on with this one is going to be going on with the other one. Isn't that pretty? It's got all the colors of Fruit Loops. Now let me struggle the other one out the mold. Ooh, and my arm is still hurting on my shoulder all the way to my elbow. I don't know why. First I thought I bumped something in my sleep, because that happens. With a blood disorder, you can sit down on your bed that has all cushioning and all pillows and no bumps, no springs, no none of that, and still end up with a bruise. I have a special bed that has no springs just because of that. So I don't know why, but if it continues, I will go back to the doctor and see. So, yeah. Now let's put this here. I think I might just go ahead and end the video here and then come back with the cut, because it might take a while to struggle this on out here. Or no, better yet. Ooh, that came loose immediately. Better yet, I think I'll just go ahead and cut as much as I can. If the battery dies, then I'll just bring it back and we'll continue. Well, apparently the scent did carry over to a lot of it. Yeah, that's why you don't necessarily want to use your mica as your glitter. But hey, it looks pretty, right? Now, let's see what we can do about the aqua de gel. Just gonna line this up right here. Cut it right there. And then separate it out. There we go. Interesting look. Man, it smells good. My nose is happy today. Now, let me see if I can actually set this up right here. I see the problem there. That's the cut edge. So how about we turn it around so we have a nice flat presentation. And my guide is crooked, so let's fix that. There. And now I can just go ahead and tighten it back up. That way all my bars will be nice and straight. If you have a guide that has a little, you know, butterfly valve type connection, and you know, be advised that that can shift, whether it be metal or plastic or whatever. So before you get everything going, double check. That's why it has a guide that's on this side. Just press your soap against it and then look at where the cut will go, and if you see a gap at all, that's the gap that you're going to have in your soap. Your piece will not be straight. So go ahead and straighten it out before you get started, or at least before you're 3, 4, 5 dozen soaps in. Oh wow, that kind of looks like a speckly tiger stripe, don't it? Amazing. In the meantime, Aqua de Joe is a favorite scent around these parts for guys and girls. I sell more of this to girls for their personal use than I do for guys. And it's considered to be a man's scent. Don't figure the logic. So hey, we females know what we like, and if we can't find it, you know, from the random guys that you see on a daily, just go ahead and get your own. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait till somebody walks by and say, "Go, you smell good." Just get your own and keep it going. That's why I use it. I love this scent, but nobody around me uses this scent, so I still use it. This is hot process. It looks like a cold processed squirrel. I'm impressed. These colors and this camera are not cooperating, so I'm going to make sure I post pictures on Facebook so everybody can see it in its true color scheme. In the meantime, I'm going to cut this a little bit too so you can see what we're working with. This is the Fruity Loops. And it smells like the cereal that has a similar name. Y'all know what that name is. But I'm not going to infringe anything copyrighted like that, so I'll just let you use your imagination and figure it out. Oh wow. The green kind of took over, but still, look at that. Let's do that again. Yeah. I made this yesterday right before I left for my doctor's appointment, and figured it'd be done today, and it is. And my platelets are now at 528. That's phenomenal. It's not down to 400s and, you know, all those levels that are considered to be normal, but it's a lot better than it was. Yeah. I think I'm going to stop with this one and spray it with some alcohol, so that way this isn't all over my hands on every single cut. Yeah. Or spray the whole thing with alcohol, and whatever mica stays, it stayed, and whatever didn't, then it didn't. So that way you end up with a glitter effect. But right now, I'm getting this effect. Hold on. See that the mica is stuck to the actual soap? And that's going to mess up the swirl. So, yeah. Let me grab these. Gotta love mica. Washes right off. Yeah. But I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and spray the top. Or maybe cut it sideways. And then bring it back. Because right now this is presenting to be rather messy. And I'm in the middle of my living room with nosy people who aren't going to go, oh, you gotta clean that up. I trust you. Anyway, this has been People of 7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. My soaps, Purple Butterfly Soaps, can be located at people.etsy.com. And my t-shirt designs, purplebutterfly-people.tmail.com. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. Come back for part 2 so you can see the rest of the cut. And, you know, and then I have a chance to adjust the heat. Oh, too. Bye now.